There are about 120 abortions every hour in the United States, according to American Life League, last updated at the beginning of 2019. Everyone should know the facts behind what can happen after an abortion. I have researched the effects on the body and mind after having an abortion and have listened to many people's testimonies on their own experiences. Today I am going to persuade you that abortion has damaging effects and should not be legal unless you have a medical reason. Abortion can damage you mentally, can damage you physically, and should only be performed under certain occasions. First, we will learn about the damaging mental effects. As of 2011, after abortion states that women who have abortions are 81% more likely to experience subsequent mental health problems. Several mental issues can develop and usually do. Anxiety, fatigue, eating disorders, and guilt are very common. Suicidal thoughts and flashbacks and postpartum depression is very common as well. Postpartum depression occurs because of the hormonal changes and psychological adjustments in the body. These mental issues can also lead to very bad habits, such as drug abuse and alcohol abuse. They are usually caused by depression and guilt. Now that we have talked about how damaging abortion can mentally be, let's talk about the damaging abortion can physically be. As of 2016, American Pregnancy lists several physical impacts that are common after having an abortion. There are several short-term effects such as bleeding, pain, incomplete abortion, and infection, along with nausea, vomiting, and pregnancy symptoms. If incomplete abortion occurs, oftentimes the clinic will not do the procedure again and you will have to have the baby. There are several long-term effects as well. Scarring and damage to the cervix and internal organs, which often leads to death or infertility. Many high schoolers do not realize that if you become infertile, you will not be able to have a baby when you are older and you want a baby. Students for Life also has these damaging effects listed on their website. Now that you have learned about the physical effects of an abortion, let's talk about why abortion should only be performed under certain circumstances. Because abortion is so damaging, it should only be performed under these two circumstances. The first circumstance would be rape. Rape is a very traumatizing experience and often causes emotional instability. Most people would recommend an adoption after someone has been raped. However, most women cannot mentally stand having a baby for 9 months and are so emotionally unstable that they often lead to miscarriages anyways. The second one is health issues. Health issues is a very common reason to have an abortion. USA Today states that doctors recommend abortion if these medical conditions show up. The first one is premature rupture of membrane. This is also called PROM. The rupture of the amniotic sac too early can cause the baby to die, could also cause the mom to die as well. However, if it's late enough in the pregnancy, an emergency C-section can occur and save both the lives. 8 to 10% of pregnancies have a premature rupture of the membrane. Another common health issue is intrauterine fetus death. This is when the death of the baby in the uterus, and can also lead to the death of the mother. The last one that is dangerous to the baby is placental separation. This is when the placenta separates from the uterus and can kill it. There are a few that affect the mother more than the child. Cancer is a common one. Ovarian cancer is the most common to have an abortion. Heart failure is another reason, and renal disease is a reason. Renal disease is the disease of the kidneys, leading to kidney failure often. Preeclampsia is also one. This is high blood pressure, which sometimes has retentional fluid. According to the Department of Health of Louisiana, choosing abortion over continuing the pregnancy may also result in the loss of your protective benefits, which is the insurance that Louisiana provides. Today I hope that I have persuaded you that abortion has very damaging effects and should only be performed under certain circumstances. Abortion can physically and mentally damage you and should only be performed under certain circumstances. Since we have started the 6-minute speech, 12 or more babies have been aborted. 12 or more moms have seen the physical and mental effects of an abortion.
Turn it off, huh?